I don't know what's going to happen to India, because this knowledge feeds media, then the whole portrayal of movies is like a certain way, the portrayal through TV shows. So this mass thing which is spreading, it has really polluted the English language world in India, and the English language world is spreading. More English language jobs. For matrimonial, they want to be English speaking. In Punjab, they're shutting down Punjabi schools and starting English schools. My mom's driver, 10 years ago when I used to go back, I used to say, bring little gift for his children. They would all come. I would sit and say namaste. They would say namaste. We would sit and eat together. Now when I say namaste, he tells his daughter, Saab ko good morning bolo. And my mother was saying that she runs a school for all the kids in the back. She runs a school there. She's 89. She runs these things. So she says there's now a demand from all these Juggi Jhompdi people, driver servants, that get rid of all these teachers and English sikhao. And they want the girl should be wearing the frock, boy should be wearing a tie. They want their kids to grow up like Saab. So India is becoming like that. It's becoming more like that. But beyond the gupshup, where are we? Where are the leaders? That is the thing. We need to create that thinking now. Otherwise, it won't happen. Even change in government, which I want. I want that. I'm supporting. But what can one man do? You need a whole army of thinkers, leaders. There's department after department with corrupt after corrupt guy. Where will you get such a huge number of governance people, experts in, okay, you want to change HRD. HRD is not just one man either. HRD, all this thinking has gone down, from kindergarten to schools, universities, this place, that place. It's all like that. I was invited to give a closed door session with Foreign Service Institute. Foreign Service are people where when they train the Indian Foreign Service, when they hire people who are going to become diplomats, ambassadors, people like that. So there is a batch of 30 people every year. The cream. So I gave them a talk. Very disappointed, because I wanted to ask them that when a Japanese diplomat tells you about Japan history, he tells you about its greatness, its contribution. China will tell you about Chinese scientific contributions and this and that. You meet a Russian, he's very proud what it means to be Russian. Don't mix him with somebody else. French, knows he's French. He's not German or English. He's French. He's not either mixed up. Yeah. Do you guys have a clear sense of who you are? What is your history? What is your distinctiveness? I was trying to inspire them. I would say 1/3 were on my side. 1/3 were neutral, confused, quiet. 1/3 were very opposed. They were asking questions like, the problems are talking breaking India. They are the breaking India type. They were asking questions like, what do you mean the India story, Northeast as a separate story? If I'm a Dalit, why should I think about India? I have my own problem as a Dalit. If I'm a Muslim, why should I, what do you mean the greatness of India? What did it have to do with my ancestors? This is our people who are going to be our ambassadors, who are going to represent us. It's like a corporate guy finding out that his own salesmen don't believe in their product. Why are they salesmen? What are they going to do? So I said, I'm very sorry, because when you grow and maybe you are in this idealistic, Indian intellectual, idealistic, pseudo-intellectual mode where, too much self-criticism is considered fashionable. But when you go out, you will find that diplomats of other countries are not like that towards their country. They are very patriotic. You may think it is out of fashion and it is a sign of being fascist and nationalistic and chauvinistic, and they use words like sir, but isn't that going to be jingoistic? I said, no diplomat thinks that praising his country is considered jingoism. That jargon is Indian leftist jargon, which disease does not exist anywhere else.